Hey everyone and welcome. Today I want to talk about the Punisher action figure and where you can actually get extra accessories for these figures. Now a long time ago Mezco came out with the PX exclusive that came out with a ton of guns for this figure, and that was like an amazing thing that came out. However, that figure and its guns now go up very, very high priced. There is another option out there also by McFarlane Toys where they made military guns, and they had packs, accessory packs, but that too also went up in price. But today I wanted to mention about another option, and that is to get the True Heroes Sentinel 1 accessory pack figurines here. And this stuff is actually available at Toys R Us. And what's really cool about it is this particular accessory pack actually comes with guns that are actually scaled to 6-inch figures. Now in this particular pack it comes with an AK-47, I believe a grenade launcher, a very futuristic little gun here with a knife on front, a submachine gun, and it's got the other guns but they look a little bit smaller, but overall you get 4 guns that are actually part of the accessory pack that would work. Now something that you want to check is some Toys R Us are starting to close and they're having a lot of sale items, and this is one of the things I picked up on sale, so I ended up picking up for less than perhaps $10, and I thought it was pretty fine to get at least the accessories that it comes with. But I also was at a Ross and I ended up finding this guy, and I was surprised because it's also the same company that makes the figures, and it's the US Army soldiers, and this actually comes also with a sniper rifle, a shotgun here, and it's got more submachine guns here, and it's got a sprue kit here with other submachine guns, a knife, binoculars, grenades, another shotgun, and why not a what do you call those things that you dig up? I forgot in my top of my head. I can't. A shovel. There you go. A shovel, because obviously Punisher's going to need a shovel to bury some of his carcasses that he may have living around. But this is a really cool kit that I wanted you guys to see, and as you can see right here, I paid only $10, and I think it's a very fair price to get all these accessories that you might want to need for your figures. But let me take some of these guys out and let me show you how they actually look. Now here I've taken out the first pack, which is the True Heroes one, and I took out the guns that I feel that actually would work with the figures, and these are the ones that I'm not going to use. So I'm probably going to end up giving this to somebody or not selling it somewhere. But this is something, you know, it's like a gift you can give forward. So let's put that aside. And I wanted to show you first one of the guns. This is the Submachine Gun. It's really nicely painted. Actually, it's just plastic, but it's plastic and it looks glittery, so it kind of gives you that gunmetal look to it. Then we have here a AK-47, I believe, the most commonly used gun, I believe, in the market. And it's got these little pegs right here, which you could also cut off if you want to, but you could also use these to put a strap on to put across him. It's not bad. And then we have here a grenade launcher, and this is a similar grenade launcher I think that the Terminator used in Terminator 2. It also has a little pegs right here on the side, so you could also put a strap to it probably. That'd be cool. And here's this realistic looking gun. I have no idea what this is. I think this is the same gun I saw in Die Hard 1 when one of the Carl or something was going after John McClane, and it was like a really futuristic looking gun, except this one's got like a knife to the front of it. But it's really, really cool. But let's actually try these on the other figures right now. Now the first gun I want to test is obviously the AK-47, and I want to try it on this figure because this is the actual figure that I think I'll be using it more on. And as I put it in there, you can see he actually holds it really good. Look at that. Punisher with an AK-47 ready to take down the bad guys with their own weapons usually. That's pretty cool. So let's put that one aside for now. Let's look at this guy, and let's give him, I want to give him the submachine gun right here. It's a nice small submachine gun, and just put it on there. Now the Marvel Legends figures do come with sometimes very, very tight figure hands, so getting this guy on is going to be tough, but he can hold it. This one unfortunately suffers for trigger fingers that don't work. I think it's because I switched them around for the other Punisher over there, but as you can see, he holds that pretty darn good. So yeah, that's one right there. Now let's get the grenade launcher right here. The grenade launcher will go on this other Punisher, the Walgreens exclusive one. Now I don't know how it actually is supposed to hold, but I think it'll hold okay. And yeah, well, he can hold it all right. Not sure how they're supposed to hold this gun, but you can see he's has a grenade launcher ready with other grenades on him, ready to shoot Terminator style at all the bad guys, making sure no one survives. 100% fatalities. It's pretty awesome. And let's get this futuristic gun right now on the Netflix Jon Bernthal Punisher, and let's go and put that on there. And yeah, it works out pretty well. Look at that. So now we have Jon Bernthal with another weapon ready to take down some bad guys. So for the first pack, I can tell you right now, it's really awesome. You have all these other figures with other guns that you can use. So let's go on to the next one. Now here I have the US Army pack taken out, and I've already taken out all the other accessories that I will be using. If you look closely, this is another gun that comes in here, but it looks more of a toyish, oversized gun. And obviously this is not something I want to use. I mean, I could possibly cut it up and make it more like an actual gun. And so we have this one too here, which I don't think looks like a gun, looks more like a toy. But this is the stuff that obviously I will not be using, and we're putting that aside. Let's take a look at the accessories that was in that US Army pack. Right here we have a shotgun, really nice shotgun, nice molded metallic gray plastic, which is really cool. You have another machine gun right here. This is a really nice looking one right there. It also comes with a nice handgun with what looks to be a flashlight accessory connected to it. It also comes with the sniper rifle, which is something I really wanted, because I believe the Punisher figure should always have a sniper rifle ready to take his prey out from a distance if needed be. And he also came with this sprue kit of other guns and accessories to it. And once again, you have the same shotgun, but this time it's a nicer silver metallic looking plastic molding. And you have the other submachine gun, another pistol with the flashlight on it. And then now you have right here is a knife. You also have a shovel, and you actually have binoculars, which I think is really cool, because I don't think there's binoculars that are around this good size for a Punisher figure. And you have this backpack, which looks to be something to be like communications backpack. And then you got these two grenades, which is really nice. But those are really cool accessories added to this. Now I want to tell you how real cool this accessory pack is. Now if you look right here, you have a submachine gun that came with this pack. This one has actually been lightly dry brushed with a silver metallic color. And on my left over here, I'm not sure if you can tell, it's a little off. On the one on my left is the Mezco figure submachine gun, and as you can see, they scale pretty well with each other. In fact, they could also be almost the same. The only difference is this one's has a detachable magazine, whereas this one doesn't. It's all molded together, so it doesn't come off. But the actual accessory itself looks really cool to have right next to each other. So let me just give you an example of how these actually work. Let's get this guy. This guy looks much more better. We'll get the one with the Mezco gun, and then the one with the other gun. And as you can see, here we have Punisher double wielding submachine guns right here in his hand. And I think it looks really well. I think it looks really well for just molding wise for the guns. I mean, adding a little paint to it helps a lot. Now, another thing you can do to these guns, as I mentioned before, is that here is the original stock-looking shotgun. I believe this is a Spazz Shotgun. And I had another one already purchased before, and I ended up painting it, and I ended up adding a little bit of a effect to it, like a weathering effect. And now, to me, I'm hoping you can see that. It looks a little bit nicer. It looks more realistic and stuff, and I did have to sand down the China mark on this one right here, but I think overall it looks a lot more I want to say movie accurate, but much more accurate to what an actual shotgun looks like. So we're going to put this guy on the Jon Bernthal Punisher. Grab that, put that in his hand, and voila, you have a shotgun for Jon Bernthal which he's ready to take down another bad guy at close range. So it's pretty cool. I mean, looking at this, you can see how well they scale for the 6-inch line. Alright guys, there is one more thing I want to mention before I conclude this, and that is with these extra accessories that you can get with these packs, you can actually also add the bullet effect to them. Now in order to do that, you will need this little tool known as a pin vise. I believe it's a tester's pin vise, mini pin vise hand tool that comes with these little drill bits. And I don't know the size of this particular drill bit, but I will put that in the description below. But you can actually use this and add the bullet effect to the guns. So for example, let's get this futuristic gun right here, right? And all I gotta do is put it and really try to get it right in the middle of it all. I'm hoping you guys can see how close that is, and slowly start turning it and pushing it in. And as it does that, it'll create a hole into the plastic. Now as I said before, it's kind of hard to do it on camera, so I'm hoping this comes out pretty good. As you can see, it's going through, and you just don't need to go all the way in. But once that is completely done, just remove some of the plastic, and using the Punisher gun effect right here, I'm hoping this focuses, you can actually put this inside. Now it took me a while to actually get it through, but as you can see, it does go through. You do want to be careful. Whoa, you do want to be careful when adding the effect that it doesn't break the peg that goes from this bullet effect. But as you can see, you can add this effect to the guns so that you can actually hold it, having him shoot it. Now looking at the sniper rifle right here, as you can see, I've already added a little strap, and this is basically a elastic strap that you can just pull on and just cut a little bit in the middle and then just push it through, and it just adds a little bit more of an effect to it. But I've also pre-holed the area right here where the gun will shoot, and I can put that effect also here. So you can see there it is. So now I have the effect on the sniper rifle for the Punisher to use. So let me get the Mesco figure. Let's get that figure out, and you can see how well that gun goes in there. Holds it really good. And now you just have to position this figure as though he's about to shoot somebody from a distance. And obviously it just takes time, but once you actually figure it out the right way to hold it, then you have Punisher sniping somebody from a distance. So that's really cool. I'm really glad to be able to do that, because this bullet effect is awesome. But yeah guys, I just wanted to show you guys this particular items that you can purchase, that you can to help give more guns to your Punisher figures. And if anything, if you're not really happy the way they look, you know, the way they look plasticky, or you're not sure if you want to display them with the figure, you can always just add all these guns to his collection on the wall. So I mean, let me tell you, these are all the guns right here that he has from those box sets, you know, and that's not including the Sprute Kit ones. So as you can see, it's a bunch of guns that Punisher can have. So overall, I'm really glad with this set, and I'm hoping to be able to expand them and hopefully, you know, add some coloring to like the AK-47 to make it more authentic looking. But overall guys, thanks a lot for joining me. I hope this was an informative video, and perhaps it will, you know, make you guys want to buy more of these gun accessories for your Punisher figures, because God knows the Punisher can't have enough guns. So yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, press like obviously, and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the video below, and I will catch you guys later.